way they can do it.
A lot's riding on Nisha because he's like the only active hero in the early game. Even the supports are not so active. They're good +1s. Like they're good at running at places with Nisha, but Nisha is like the absolute baseline for everything Team Secret wants to do.
And now we're going to send it not to the last word, but it is going to be to Silent regardless, as Selection Select is standing there with Team Spirit's coach.
The animator, except for Team Spirit. I don't know what he does. I mean, he buys the armlet.
Well, right now he dies.
From Matu in that disgusting form of his, and the right clicks from Puppey. It looks like it's going to be enough, so first blood.
It's terrible, but that's not what Team Spirit are going for anyway. Bottom line, yeah, again.
Astral Step's going to connect from Nisha. We'll see what the tower defense is going to be for Team Spirit, if any. Because we've seen some teams just give this up super early. We've seen a lot of contests, more so than in previous patches.
Zai is kind of baiting Yatoro here to try to go for his creep so that they can get the opener. Yeah, but will be spotted out by the illusion here. I think both Yapzor as well as Nisha. Nisha might not have been envisioned yet. He's going to try for it.
Yeah, Yatoro doesn't have mana. He has the wand to be able to haunt successfully.
Radiant's bottom.
If he really wants to. It's Nisha, all right. Here comes Mira. Hooked up with Toronto Tokyo, but Nisha needs to get out. It looks like he'll do so successfully, at least for now. Yatoro continuing to pursue, though. Very hard to catch up to Nisha for sure here, as Toronto Tokyo has the horsey ready to go. Double damage bottled as well, so we'll see if he wants to get active.
That was a multi-purpose mid-TP. That was pretty nice.
We have a haunt coming out. Mira looks like he's going to get dropped by Nisha. Yatoro, in the meantime, taking out Puppey. So it's a 1-for-1 on just the supports. Foposhka in the trees will likely fall next, although Yatoro has something to say about that potentially. Coming in from the downside of the trees here. So we're going for that Aghanim Scepter.
Toronto Tokyo might want to do something here with the DD.
Fine. Now skewer out to safety, but Toronto Tokyo with that double damage. RP onto 2! Beautifully timed from Zai into the Fable. That is going to be a super easy kill, Toronto Tokyo. And now Yatoro not reciprocating the high five at all, trying to TP out. Oh my god, how much HP did he have? Barely gets out.
Game, right? Like you ideally want to find some sort of opening with the Storm and then haunt onto it and find these picks, but Secret were kind of dictating the pace. So Storm TP'd mid to defend the tower and take the DD rune. Okay,
Zai is going to skewer to safety for now. Nisha coming from the backside. Looks like they're just going to focus on Maposhka to start things out. Going to be a relatively easy one for Secret to clean up. Mira attempting to TP out, will not be able to do so. Toronto Tokyo on the run with very little mana to spend. The Storm Spirit. Nisha, he's going to get initiated by Toronto Tokyo though. Here comes Zai to try to help out. RP is being faked out here. Toronto Tokyo basically uses most of his mana to try to zip away there. Ends up being somewhat of a stalemate here, but Team Secret still with a pretty decent lead at the 14.5-minute mark.
Yeah, it genuinely, interestingly, for Spirit, top net worth actually currently than ours, but the last
might be in some trouble here. Telekinesis in the midst of all this chaos. He's trying to run away, but Matu is able to get credit for that kill and the tier 1 tower as well. So Team Secret, wrapping around the Roche pit. Looks like Zai might be the first one they run into. I'm not going to do more Christmas songs here. Zai able to blink out to safety, along with the rest of his team. As if it's Toronto Tokyo, he's basically out of mana. Now Zai gets the skewer off, but it's on an illusion. In the meantime, a push gets picked off. There's the big arena coming through with the Earth Splitter to follow. Trying to go on top of Collapse. They'll finally bring him down. The buyback now to the Jakir. He's going to TP into the outpost. Matu still has that Aegis online. Looks like they're finally going to expend it here pretty soon. Toronto Tokyo might be happy with that engagement as Nisha. Looks like he's going to walk away safely. Matu still has that. Use that Aegis. I mean, not Nisha in the meantime. Looks like they'll pick off Yatoro. That is a really big kill. Just away from his entire team here. I thought they were going to try to go for the Aegis and then just back up, but couldn't cleanly do so.
Yeah, they couldn't get Spectre out of that trouble in the mid lane. And yeah, effectively what Yatoro ended up doing there was keep the Rubik and Elder Titan at bay for most of the fight, right? But Toronto Tokyo, straight in on Nisha.
Nice spear from Collapse. Can they actually bring out Nisha? He gets off the Dissimulate Nisha. Another 8th Remnant buying him some time, but Toronto Tokyo is going to get Yules immediately and basically out of mana to speak of. And Nisha, Astral Step not for another 4 seconds, actually trying to get aggressive here. Can they go back in? Zai gets in with the huge skewer onto 2, and they bring them down instantly. Team Secret clicking on picks. That combo is actually so sick. Power is down, but the TP's coming in, like you said. Matu's in a lot of trouble. See Yutaro jump in, but there comes Zai. He gets off the skewer into the telekinesis, but Toronto Tokyo is more than fine. Sunder on his teammate from Matu, trying to keep himself alive. Yaps are stealing the electric vortex, but Matu attempting to TP out. Will he be able to do so in time? Absolutely. Just no damage coming through. Zai uses the RP on the retreat. It's pumping up the right place. Toronto Tokyo getting extremely low in the meantime. They take out Io, and it looks like it'll be a trade for Zai's life at the very least, but Nisha is not done yet. He destroys Toronto Tokyo. He has so much mobility to work with. Nope, Dissimulate not online in time. There comes the spear from Collapse. So Spirit at least gets something.
It was not looking too hot, and it still isn't, but it's the first step of the way.
Collapse jumps in, looking for Yaps, so Toronto Tokyo makes his way here as well. They should be able to pick him off. It takes a little bit more effort than you would think, though, as Matu pops that meta, going on top of Mira now. Toronto Tokyo picks up the rune, but Mira not able to be saved here. Maposhka, that is the Pig Pulse Cinder, and I don't think it's going to save him this time, as Nisha comes in to finish him off. He does have the Aghanim Scepter, so Resonant Pulse has 2 charges. But all right, we have the skewer in from Zion to Collapse. You can see the Horn Toss as well. Echo Stomp. Look at the layering from Team Secret. Just masterfully done. And Collapse will get dropped as a result. Yutaro, oh, he actually uses the Haunt. He's reality rifting all over the place. That's definitely not the ability name center. That is not CK, believe it or not. Oh, we have Maposhka's ult coming in from the high ground. Yutaro getting extremely low and is brought down again. Just a really weird fight. A little bit of a misstep. Maposhka. Yeah, oh, Horn Toss into the RP. Toronto Tokyo will be able to get out. Collapse jumps in with a huge arena, taking out the Rubik to start things out. Matu getting extremely low. The Sunder on his teammate will live as a result. And Zai just burning down to Maposhka's dual breath. So Spirit having a really good defense here. As Satanic is picked up by Matu, but he's stuck in a lot of trouble here, Cinderin. And he's going to be brought down as well. Team Spirit, they're not done yet. They have Nisha in their sights, but you can see the silence coming out on Toronto Tokyo, who's not scared to pursue, apparently, like form. But something tells me, Nisha, does he have? He might be taking Shard off of Roche. Nisha's Shard is quite good.
Spirit know this is happening. They're planning their way to attack here. They do have Haunt vision, of course.
Not quite in range. Maposhka gets off the ice path. Of course, they have some pretty good zoning capabilities here with Maposhka's ult. He's going to get initiated on to start with. Toronto Tokyo jumps in with the BKB. Can't really find anybody, though. Maposhka gets up to full HP. Collapses a huge arena onto several heroes. But the right click from Matu might be enough for Toronto Tokyo to take a tumble. He gets out just barely with any HP. Yutaro, in the meantime, he's going to take the damage from Matu instead. Nice. Zai gets in with that skewer. Collapse, taking additional damage. Your Brooch is still at half HP, so they can't really steal it. As it looks like Yutaro will go down. No Haunt available, even if he buys back here. So 2 for nothing as Collapse looks to be the third. Team Secret is doing a really good job of armor toggling, but not good enough here, Cinder, as Maposhka stuck in harm's way. Zai able to get to safety here for the moment. Dissimulate. Looks like Nisha might go down if they can find a little bit of distance here. Oh, the Sunder from Matu, keeping his teammate alive. Toronto Tokyo gets dropped now. Double kill for Matu. The Sunder on the teammate. That is absolutely huge, and this is going to be a dieback now for Mira. A full team wipe, and Team Secret lost.
This could be a really big jump from Zai. Any Horn Toss on a key target could start off this fight. He'll get it.
There's the Horn Toss on Collapse. He pops the BKB. RP not going to be expended here. Collapse has to pop his BKB instead. The RP is expended in the end on a single target here. Mira getting harassed by Nisha, creating all the space in the world. Collapse is dead, but does have buyback.
He used Arena, though, trying to stay alive, so they know if he buys back, that key ability is not...
Assuming an Ags of his own to get that extra meta time and the fear addition. But yeah, 2 racks advantage for Secret, and they are looking very, very good in this game number 1.
Yeah. Can choose to stall for the next Roche. The early respawn is in 2 minutes, but they've scanned out Yutaro. If Nisha finds him here...
Oh, Nisha. Oh, they're in the area. He gets off the Spectral Dagger, though. They're going to see him. The Yules into the 80th Remnant to follow. He gets off the Haunt, though. Realitying all over the place. Gets silenced for the time being. Silenced the second time. Zai not able to connect on the skewer. As Collapse even pops a BKB. Matu gets off his meta in the meantime. They're trying to go for the Spectre. The break is there from that Silver Edge. And Nisha Not going to be able to connect on a kill here, but they do make Spirit use a lot of resources to try to defend here. There's the horn toss. Mapochka is going to get dropped. Toronto Tokyo pops the BKB. Just has no damage to work with now. And this turns into a 5v4 as Matu just hitting the buildings. Going for the Mega.
Still have all their spells except Elder Titan ulti, so the RP is still in play. Zai as well as Nisha's discs are used now, but they're gonna get Megas off this. Spirit just aren't ready to fight.
So Mega defense attempt here from Team Spirit. Oh, the horn toss from Zai. And I would assume the RP to follow here pretty shortly. Looks like they'll have enough damage. Yatoro gets off the mantle for now. Looks like he's going to live for a little bit longer. The Yules from Nisha in the meantime. But the Fade Bolt on the other side takes out Yatoro. And it looks like this is going to be a Game 1 victory for Secret here, Cinderin, as they are looking extremely warmed up in this game number 1.
Yeah, this game has just not really been close except 1 or 2 fights where Spirit lined up everything perfectly. Yapsor now finally gets the dream steal of the game. I don't know if this is the first time in the game he's had it. It kind of feels like it, but has that level 4 ice path with maxed out arcane supremacy, effectively turning this into, what's that, over a 3-second stun. Instant cast.
Tokyo showing off the act of the instant. Up there, doing a lot of damage to Zai. It looks like he's going to be dropped down in the end, but Secret getting the better exchanges. Matu pops the BK. He just going an absolute ham on Collapse. There's the ice path again. GG's is called. Cinder and Secret take Game 1 in convincing fashion.
Actually, what really set up for the
victory.
huge lead for Secret, just the way the first 5 minutes went, right? Or the first